Hi, my name is Sylvia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is the transiting North Node in Taurus and transiting South Node in Scorpio for all 12 signs. But before we get into that, if you like my content, then you can always feel free to subscribe to my channel. And now going back to the transiting nodes. Whenever the transiting North Node goes into a house or in a certain area, it always brings shifts, it always brings changes, it brings new developments, new experiences. It can also bring very fated events or destined events. And the South Node, whenever it goes into a certain house or certain area, it can talk about letting go of something, sometimes even letting go of someone. It can mean releasing something. It can mean letting go of the past, getting out of your comfort zone, and it can also mean you can also talk about something that will dissolve in your life. Now, if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the North Node will be in your second house for the next 18 months. So that means that this is the perfect time for you to increase your finances. This is the perfect time for you to find new streams of income, to become financially independent, very financially self-reliant. This is the time when you can get a pay rise, or you can ask for a pay rise. You can find a second job, or you can start a side hustle, or start a new business, especially if it's an online business. Let's not forget that Uranus is in Taurus as well. It's in your second house. It can also mean that you can invest in new technologies, especially the latest technologies, or you can invest in cryptocurrencies. Now, this is also the perfect time for you to use your unique skills, your unique talents to gain more money. Now, the South Node will be in your 8th house. So this means that if you have been depending on someone, especially financially, this is the time, like I said, for you to become more financially independent. However, the South Node in your 8th house can also talk about even emotional dependence. So again, this is the perfect time for you to let go of emotional attachments. This is also the perfect time when you need to let go, to work on your anxieties, fears, traumas, emotional wounds. This is the time for you to let go of those traumatic past experiences. Now, if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the North Node will be in your first house, which means that this is a great time for you to start a new chapter in your life, to start a new path. You can start a new career. There can be important and meaning and massive developments in your career. It can also talk about you becoming more independent, more autonomous, self-reliant. This is a time for you to focus on yourself, on developing yourself, developing your skills, developing your talents. You can start a new lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. You can start working out. You can change your looks, be more daring with your looks, with your hair color, hairstyle, clothing style also. Now the South Node will be in your 7th house. So this means that you will need to let go of certain relationships, or it can mean that certain relationships, sorry, will dissolve. Those relationships are going to be the ones that no longer serve you. Those relationships will be the one that somehow they have kept you stuck in your growth, in your personal growth, and even spiritual growth. Now, the South Node can, in the seventh house, can also bring you very fated or very karmic meetings with certain people, even people from your past lives, if you believe in past lives. It can be someone, you can meet someone who can play an important role, very important role in your life. Now, if you are a Gemini sun, moon, or rising, this means that the North Node will be in your 12th house. This is the perfect time for you to focus on practices like meditation. You can pray more, you can get closer to God or to divinity during this time. This is also a great time for you for introspection, spending some time alone with yourself, discovering or exploring your subconscious. You can focus on your fears, on your anxieties, on your emotional wounds, and generally speaking on types of behavior that no longer serve you or they don't help you grow in any way. It is also a great time for you to focus a lot on your health. Unfortunately, with South Node in your sixth house, you might deal with some health issues, unfortunately. So you need to let go of certain unhealthy lifestyles or unhealthy diet or unhealthy foods. I would strongly advise you to start maybe working out, exercising. And it is also very important that during this time to, like I said, be more careful with your health. Now, if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the North Node will be in your 11th house for the next 18 months. So this means that you will expand, or you will grow your circle of friends. You will meet new people, people who can be quite different from you. You can make different kinds of friends right now. It also means that during this time, new developments can happen regarding your long-time goals. If you have been chasing for a dream of yours, if you have been chasing for your aspiration, it can be social aspirations or career aspirations. Now the South Node will be in your fifth house, which means that because you are focusing and so much on your long-term goals and dreams, you won't have enough time to enjoy your life so much. Maybe you won't have so much time to go out, to party, to go to clubs. This time it is also it can be a time when you might fall in love. You will fall in love very deeply. It can be the kind of love that's all consuming. You might feel like the whole world revolves around that particular person. It can be someone, you can fall in love with someone who comes from your past lives, especially, if you believe in past lives. I think this person will come into your life to teach you a lesson, and that lesson can be letting go of someone, even if you are totally in love with that person. Now, if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the transiting North Node will be in your 10th house. This means that you can change your career, or you can start very important projects in your career, or it can mean a promotion. It can also mean the fact that your social status can change. You can become well known or more famous in your community. It can also mean that during this time you can improve your relationships with your manager, your bosses. They can appreciate you more. This is extremely important because this can bring you promotions at your job. Now the South Node will be in your 4th house, which means, like I said, that you will focus more on your career and on your social goals. So you won't have enough time, or you won't spend a lot of focus on your family, on your private life. Unfortunately, the South Node in the 4th house can also bring some issues regarding a property or your home, or regarding your family or family situation. Can also mean that you might relocate during this time. You can leave your hometown or even your home country. Or if you have been living with your family, with your parents, this is going to be the time when you will start living on your own. Now, if you have a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the transiting North Node will be in your 9th house. This is going to be the time when your belief system, when your mindset is going to change a lot. The way you see the world, the way you see life can change a lot. You can have a broader perspective this time. You can actually elevate your mind to higher heights. You can also see things from a higher perspective. This is also a great time for you to even change your philosophy of life. You might even travel more this time. You can meet, or you can get to know different cultures, foreign cultures. Now the South Node will be in your 3rd house, which means that, like I said, you will let go of certain old beliefs. And now we're talking about beliefs and ideas that have been seen from a more superficial point of view. So basically, you will see things, you will see life, you will see the world from a more profound point of view than from a very superficial point of view. Unfortunately, the South Node in the 3rd house can also bring you some issues regarding your teammates, your neighbors, your siblings. So there can be, unfortunately, some problems, or you might fall apart with a sibling or a neighbor or a teammate. Now, if you have Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then the North Node, the transiting North Node, will be in your 8th house. This is fantastic news. This is the time for you to invest, to make investments, make profitable investments that will bring you good returns. This is a time when you can invest, for example, in cryptocurrencies, you can invest in new technologies, you can invest in stock markets, you can make a mortgage now. This is the time for you to make a mortgage in case you want to make a mortgage or a loan that can bring you some profit over time. Or this can be the time when you can start a new business with a business partner. That business partner can have a great contribution to your financial gains. Now the South Node will be in your second house, which means that, thanks God, if you have been dealing with financial problems on your own, or if all the financial burden was only on your shoulders, this is going to be the perfect time when you will get some help from someone. Maybe you will get some help from, for example, from your partner or from your spouse. They can earn more money, or for example, like I said, you can invest your money and see good returns, or you can find a business partner who will help you, or who will contribute a lot to your financial gains. Now, with the South Node in the second house, this means that this is the time for you to work on your self-esteem, on your self-confidence, and this is the perfect time for you to let go of your low self-esteem, in case you have been if you have been dealing with a low self-esteem for a long time. Now, if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the North Node will be in your 7th house. This is a great moment for you to find new partners, whether that's a love partner, whether that's a business partner who can help you a lot. Maybe they can teach you about business. Maybe they can contribute financially in the business. This is a time for you to start new collaborations. For example, in your career, this is also a great time for you to find someone. For example, a love partner who will play an important role in your life, or maybe you can find your next husband or wife during this time. Now, the South Node will be in your 1st house, so that means that during this time you can also deal with a lot of karmic experiences. This can be a time when, unfortunately, you might also deal with some health issues, so it's very important for you to take care of your health during this time. Now, this is also a great time for you to let go of certain behaviors, toxic behaviors of yours, or let go of certain ways of thinking, letting go of some certain feelings or emotions that you have been dealing with, or letting go of even of ways of initiating different things in your life. Basically, generally speaking, you need to let go of toxic things, things that didn't serve you or didn't help you in any way to grow. Now, if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, now the North Node will be in your 6th house, basically the house of diets, of daily routines and jobs and so on. Well, this means that during this time you can change your job. You can start a new project or a new path in your job. which will be very beneficial to your career overall. This can also be the perfect time for you to start working out, going to the gym, living a healthy lifestyle, changing your diet, or for example, if you wanted to, if you have been struggling to lose weight, this is the perfect time for you to start actually trying again. Now the South Node is going to be in your 12th house. This means that you need to let go of certain fears. You need to let go of certain anxieties that you might have. This is the time to let go of different habits that you might have. This is the perfect time for you to instead of being more passive, or maybe you are just you spend a lot of time alone. This is going to be a great time for you to be more active, more proactive in your life. Now, if you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, your the North Node will be in your 5th house. Wow, this is amazing. Basically, for the next 18 months, you will definitely go out more. You will enjoy life more. Probably will go more to, I don't know, to clubs, to restaurants, to drinks, parties. Now, this is also a very good time for you, especially if you're an artist, to focus on your creative and artistic projects. A very creative or artistic project of yours can see very good developments, or you can be more creative during this time, or a creative project of yours can even become very successful or even very famous. Why not? Now the South Node will be in your 11th house, which means that during this time some of your friendships that are no longer serving you, or maybe you feel like you can't relate anymore. You feel like you don't relate anymore with certain friends of yours, or with certain groups. Maybe those relationships will dissolve, or they will weaken. It's very possible that some friends of yours might just will not choose to get out of your life, but some friendships just might, like I said, dissolve, or you will need to let go of some friendships. Now, if you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the North Node will be in your 4th house. So that means that during this time, you can start your own family. You can get married. You can fall pregnant, or you can have a child in your life, or you can buy your first home, or you can get into real estate as well, and this can be the perfect time for you to do it, because you can find or you can get some very good financial gains. Now the South Node will be in your 10th house, so that means that because you are focusing more on your private life, on your family, making a family of your own, maybe you won't focus so much on your career, on your social status. So basically, this means that you even might let go of of a certain career or of a certain job, because maybe that job has been too demanding for you. So you just need, or you just want to focus more on your family life than on your career and job. Now, if you are a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, well, this means that the North Node will be in your third house for the next 18 months. During this time, you can, for example, you can start a new business, especially an online business, or it can be a sales business, or a business in media, or you can start your YouTube channel or your own social platform. All of these things can be very prolific this time. This is a great time for you to actually do that. Now, this is also a great time when you will get very good ideas. Whether you are working on a new project, or you're working in a team, or like I said, you can have your own social platform or your own business. The ideas that you might get now can be very beneficial for you, very beneficial for your career, for your job, or very beneficial for your business in case you have a business. Now, the South Node is going to be on your 9th house. So this means that instead of focusing on the more theoretical part of skills, this is the time for you to focus more, or to practice, or to gain more practical skills. Like, for example, you can learn how to create your own website, or how to even, I don't know, do your own YouTube channel. So basically, this is the perfect time for you to work on your practical skills and focus less on the on theory. Thank you very much for watching my video. And if you like my content, like I said, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. Bye.